Hey, what's up, guys? Mcgee here. Um, Come to you from my living room. Uh, Give me a second. I gotta put the CD away from my webcam, so when I get my own laptop, I can freaking uh install it onto that. I don't want to go buy another one or some shit like that. Anyways, what's up, YouTubers? Welcome to my new show. Basically, we're gonna keep it simple. Games. We're gonna talk about games mainly. Also about random stuff too. I'm very random. I'll talk about whatever pops into my head. If you guys want to talk about like a certain topic, like a certain game, or want me to discuss something in the video, just comment. All right, leave me a comment, and the next video I'll write things down. See, if you guys leave comments and shit like that, I'll write things down, and and I'll definitely talk about it in one of my videos. Right now, what I want to talk about is World of Warcraft. Well, as you all know, I play WoW, and I love WoW, and I want to know who else plays WoW, and for how long. I've been playing WoW for about a little over a year now. I love it. My friend turned me on to it, and I'm kind of bummed up because she's gonna be probably quitting to go play Rift. I'm not sure if any of you all have tried Rift yet. I was in the last beta, and I gotta be honest with you, I did not like the game. I mean, to be real, there were some good features, you know what I mean? There were some things I liked about it, but overall, I didn't like the game. Because if I liked the game, what I was gonna do was I was gonna buy and play both. Basically, Rift, first of all, costs like $60. I heard, brand new. So that's one outrageous for a PC game. And then two, and it has the same price as WoW if you buy game time online. Then you know what the prices are. But Rift was gonna be, I heard, was $14.99 a month, and then did other offers where if you pay like every 3 months or every 6 months, some shit like that. I don't know, whatever. My friend, she always does it like every 6 months or whatever. She can afford that. But so I played the beta, and overall I didn't like the graphics. The graphics were definitely not like WoW graphics. I mean, WoW graphics look awesome. This one looked, I don't know, I guess cartoonish. I don't know how to describe it. I just really like the graphics, and then I decided to, I don't know. I decided to play it. I still play the beta anyways. I want to give it a good fair try. I honestly say, guys, don't waste your money on it, really. I mean, unless you're seriously tired of WoW, then I say, give it a risk, Some liked it. I gotta be honest with you. When I was on the cool thing is too. Another cool thing about Rift. Cause there's a few cool things about Rift, but one of the cool things about Rift. You know how in WoW. Okay, you know how we have a trade chat, right? But it's only you can only do it in major cities. Well, the cool thing is there's a chat on there. It's almost like, it reminds me of trade chat. And it's for everybody who's in the game. So it doesn't matter what area you're in. It doesn't matter what level you are. What city. It's just one. They have all different chats too that you can jump into. But it has this one chat where it's like a trade chat where everybody's talking. And that's one of the cool things about it. The bummer is the game only has three races per faction, and each race only has, there's only 4 professional jobs you can choose, and then I forgot, I think that but another cool thing is each profession has, I think, like 10 talent trees. Well, well, 10 different skills that you can choose for your 3 talent trees. So out of the 10, you can choose 3. And the cool thing about the talent trees that I liked a lot was, while you couldn't use one at a time, like you can only be a healer, or you can only be DPS, or you can only be a tank. You know, I know we only have dual spec. It's not 3 of them, but the cool thing about Rift, which I liked, was you have 3 talent trees and you use all 3 at once. So what I did in Rift, I created a mage. I created a mage that was offensive and a healer. So at first, I forgot what the talents were called. But I know the first one I chose had to do with the power of storms. So I attack enemies with like lightning, water, wind, anything that has to do with a storm. And then when when it was time for me to choose my second talent tree, I chose healing, which gave me different healing spells, which is actually pretty cool. And that's one of the cool things about another thing I liked about it was like right away you don't get like a healing spell where you can heal yourself right away, but you do get spells where the offensive spells. But the cool thing is, as your enemy's dying from the spell, you're getting health. It's not that much. It's not much health, but it's a little bit of health. It'll keep you in the game. And then my third one, I chose fire. I wanted to yield the power of fire, which because in the description you can make like you throw fireballs and then have a power where you put a wall of fire behind the enemy so that they can't run away. It's very easy to find groups. All you do is you click off join public group, and sometimes you'll probably be in a group by yourself. But eventually people will join your group. The point of the game, I believe, is to destroy the rifts. And the cool thing is when you're doing quests, when you're in the group, like no matter how far you are from the person, how you gotta be a certain distance away to get credit. Like let's say you gotta kill 10 gnolls, and like you're in Stormwind and your boys in next to Westfield killing them. And you won't get credit for it, but he will, unless you're actually in a certain proximity of him. Not in this game. In this game, just as long as you're in the group and the person is doing the objectives, you get credit for it too. Like I was in the group and we were fighting a rift, and just because I was in that group, like when I went to go turn in a quest, my other quest objectives were getting done because I was in that group and they were doing it for me. A few good things. So those are the good points about it. I don't know, like I said, I still wouldn't get it overall. Like I said, I did not like it overall. I didn't like the graphics. I really didn't like the gameplay. Really, yeah. I don't know, I just didn't like it. It wasn't a WoW. I mean, really, if you ask me, it's really a WoW ripoff. That's what it isn't. That's just my opinion, though. I mean, you guys could, if any of you guys out there played the beta too, you probably have a different opinion. You never know you liked it. Probably liked it. There was a lot of people on there who were WoW players who said that they liked it better than the World of Warcraft. And every day in the beta, I always see discussion back and forth. People talking about how this is better, how WoW's better. Personally, I think World of Warcraft is better, and I won't quit playing World of Warcraft. I love it. So much fun. I met some awesome friends from World of Warcraft. Tell you what, for World of Warcraft, I wouldn't have I met so many cool people. I met some nice people, weird people, strange people. But overall, they're cool though. You know what I mean? In their own way. Um, yeah. So I advise you, don't try Rift. It's gonna be, especially if it's $60, guys. I mean, come on, PC games should not go for that much. I mean, that's just outrageous. It's like the price of a console game. Shit for that. Go out and buy an Xbox 360 game or a PS3 game, whatever you're into. Uh, but yeah, guys, this is my new show here. I'm gonna be doing daily shows, probably a couple shows a day, probably. All depends what I'm doing that day. Yeah, just be talking about anything. Subscribe, guys, up there. Leave some comments. Send me a message. Send me a friend request. Whatever you want. Let me know what you want me to talk about, and I'll talk about it. I like to talk. I like to do these webcam shows. I find it to be a lot of fun. Yeah, I find it to be a lot of fun to do these shows for you guys. So let me know. Alright, guys. But yeah, so overall, stay away from Rift. We play WoW. Stick to WoW. I mean, seriously. I mean, Rift is not that. It was not good at all. Sucks. Total WoW lip off. I guarantee it. I say. I guarantee if you get it, you're gonna be disappointed. I mean, I think if anybody is a die-hard WoW player and they got Rift, I really think you're gonna be disappointed in the game. Oh yeah. Oh, I didn't finish telling you. Like I was telling you earlier, each faction only has 3 races, and I just want you to know, technically, each faction has a human race. So yeah. One of the factions, I believe it's called the Guardians. They have a human. It's a some kind of human. It's like a race. I don't, I don't know. It's like one race of a human, a dwarf, and something else I forgot. It's something that they made up, I believe. The other faction, I forget what it's called, but it kind of remind me of like rebels, shit like that. But they have another different kind of human, like a different race. Basically, they're humans, but like they have their own races. Like we have whites, blacks, stuff like that. So basically, they look like that. And then they have elves, and then some other what you call it some other made up character that he's big, yo. He's like a big diesel guy, and I think they said that he's good for like wielding swords and stuff like that. So yeah, I mean, only 3 races. That sucks. No, it's not that much variety, and then only 4 professional jobs to do. It's not really they're really not giving you options. Time's almost up for me, guys. I just say, guys, just don't get whiffed. Really, I mean, if anything, if you ever want to try it out, maybe wait until they have like you know how WoW has free trials, 10-day trials. If anything, wait till Rift has one of those to try it out. I just say don't go spending your money, because then you'll be like, oh, this is a piece of crap, and then you're not gonna want it no more. And PC games and like console games, you can't just trade them. You know what I mean? So you're stuck with it. Anyways, guys, so subscribe, comment. Let me know what you want me to talk about in my next video. I'll probably do a video later on this evening. Alright, guys. Alright, peace. Talk to you later.